Welcome back to RotoCityTech. Today we are going to install our Latch It electronic RV lock on my father-in-law's Forest River Surveyor Legend. This is a 252 RBLE and it has a little bit different setup. So it's got one of these locks. It's a little bit longer. Now I noticed on the website that it said it did not fit some of these ones that look like this, but we have just found out that it does. So again, you always want to make sure that you take this off and then pull that and measure. Now taking this out, I am using a drill, but when we install it, we will be using just a screwdriver so we don't strip anything out. This is just for the sake of time and one hand. Then this will just slide right off. So again, you want to measure this and make sure it fits the dimensions. And this one, it does, obviously. So next up, we are going to take off these two screws that hold in the striker plate. And don't lose those like I might have just lost. Nope, there it is. Take off that striker plate. And then your door handle. We're just going to grab it here and it should come out. The first thing you want to make sure is you want to send your two wires through the hole, and then you can fit the lock mechanism in there, get it situated, boom, slides right in. Here's these pieces, because this is your antenna wire and this is what you'll plug into the back side of the plate to connect the battery power. But now that that is secure, we are going to put in the striker plate. Now my camper, the striker plate holes didn't quite line up. This one actually did. Let me show you. So as you can see, these holes lined up fairly well on this camper, so that's exciting. So now we've got our striker plate. I'm just going to install that back to where it was. Again, make sure you've got your 4 AA batteries put in here. Take these two screws out and this cover will come off and you can put your 4 batteries. Now we're going to plug in our cable and you should hear a beep. There we go. What you want to make sure is just to not pinch any of these wires when we kind of stuff this all back in. And then you want to make sure that this shaft, it's got a little flat spot on it right here, and this lock, if you look on the back side, it's got a flat spot as well on that receptacle. And those just have to line up before this lock is going to slide on to place. So let's stuff this in. And you'll feel it go. I believe that is it. So then what you want to do is start your screws right here. Then we're just going to go around and tighten these all up. Okay, so there is the install on the back. Our latch opens. There's our lock, our deadbolt. We'll shut this. There is the outside. So we'll go through how to program the keypad one once again, like in my other videos. But the default code is 1234. So let's just try that. You heard it beep and lock. And there it is, unlocked. Here is how you program a new pin for your keypad. Alright, so what we're going to do is hold down the 8 for 2 seconds and then hit the lock button and release both. You'll hear that confirmation beep. I'm going to type in the new code, and for this video I'm going to do 2345. But first you have to do the old code once, 1234, lock. And then we're going to do the new code and hit lock and do that twice. So here we go. Hold down the 8. And there's the thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, lock. You'll hear that long beep, and that means you were successful. So now if we do 2, 3, 4, 5, lock, there you go, it locked it. Unlock. Alright, so let's do this again, and we'll go back to 1, 2, 3, 4. So we want to hold the 8 and then hit the lock. 2, 3, 4, 5, lock. New code, 1, 2, 3, 4, lock. 1, 2, 3, 4, lock. You'll hear the long beep, and now it is activated with the new pin. Alright, the last step here is to program your key fob. So we've got a switch right here. This is a little square that says fob learn. We're going to turn that on. And then there's a little button here that you got to get a nail or a paper clip or something, and we are going to depress that little button while at the same time holding down the lock button on your fob. So let's do that. And then we hear that triple beep, and then there we go. So that was one fob. Now we'll do the other fob, and then this installation is completed. So again, the on button, we're going to hold down the lock button and the fob learn. And there was the triple beep, unlock, and then lock. So that completes our installation of the Latch It RV electronic lock on this Forest River Surveyor Legend 252 RBLE. Here's one of the fobs. Lock. Now it's locked. Now it's unlocked. So thank you for watching. If you have any questions, please leave a comment below. Always follow us on Instagram and Facebook at RotoCityTech.